Well, this is my first fairy tale anime episode in a while, and before anyone criticize, no! I have not lost my interest in the anime. I just didn't want to review the episodes because really didn't think they were worthy of reviewing. So why am I deciding to review this? Well, I actually thought it was pretty heartwarming, even though the anime did some moments that said that the manga was better again. This is basically an episode about uh, Anatsu taking care of Asuka, the little child of Biska, and her husband. The episode starts with Asuka having a dream where her mother and father are in almost like in a snow globe and playing and having very fun together. Meanwhile, when their parents are going on a job, Natsu take care of her and then challenges to a shooting contest, which he loses and becomes her slave for a day. And then he has to do everything Asuka say, and that's a bit of humiliation for them. She also wants cake, but there are no cake today, so Ersa and Panther Lily decides to go to the mountain where Ersa lures some monkeys out with a strawberry suit, and while Lily beats them up and then lead them to a field with strawberries so they can bake the cake themselves. Meanwhile, Lucy and Natsu are taking care of Asuka and reveals she wants money to buy something to do a job, even though she's so young. Giving her adorable eyes, the guys agree and sooner or later get enough money to buy a memento, a certain amount of lacrima or a snow globe, more likely, where Asuka revealed that her parents, when they passed by that shop, they said, "This it's still here," and after all these years, and she wanted to buy them because it was some precious memento to them, which is actually kind of sweet. Then she orders Natsu to kiss Lucy, which surprisingly he agrees to, but Lucy forces him to kiss Happy instead. Well, not force him. Instead, he just picks up Happy and blocks the kiss. Then someone steals the lacrima, but Natsu saves the day by giving Asuka the credit, proving that he may very well be a friend to all children. Later that day, Asuka eats the cake, and she says it's delicious, and Ersa that likes cakes get a little bit gloomy of it. But then the parents come home and agree to it warmly, and they are surprised when they see the lacrima, revealing this was a memento for the first mission they did together. Why did they steal it? Well, they steal it because they had to. As they get home and during the night Asuka sleeping, they reminisce of the time what happened. When she was very young, Asuka was sick. They did not have enough medicine, so they decided to sell off that lacrima because we don't need precious memories. There are nothing more important for us than our child's future. Come on, even you have to agree that is pretty heartwarming. It's almost like saying there's always some what it's almost like they could say, "Why did you sell it off? Wasn't it precious to you?" It was certainly precious, but there was something more precious in my life. What was that? You, my child. Almost like that, but except their lines were a bit more heartwarming. That's why I decided to review this episode. True, it's not the main story, still just a filler, even though this isn't part of the manga, this is just a side story. Next side story will be some filler arcs with Yuvi as uh, filler arc. But we are slowly heading into to the next arc, the Sun arc. Will I review that one? I'm not really sure. Given to the fact how this animation of this was, mostly because Lucy still had her same clothes that she had in the Grand Magic game. I gotta say, I do not like her clothing there. It's too challenging. But that's another story. Give me your thoughts about it.